already beaten the game twice. But as
3
promised,
years ago.
Yeah. We get that part. Wife Carolyn went missing and that was a thing. So let's go. I'm gonna try to breeze through this as fast as I can. We'll see how quickly I can beat this now, actually. Because now, I already know what she's all about. And moreover, I have a guide that takes me to what I need. So let's hurry along. Rather, it takes me to the thing that I'm missing. The fact that it's all distorted and creepy is like, I don't remember. Quarter, no quarter, okay. I don't even remember how many quarters I had left over from the previous playthrough. I should have checked that. Just checking as I look around. Oh, is that what I think it was? Nope, quarters over there. At least it gives you a couple of them right off the bat so that you can kind of like have an idea of what you're in for.
This is the final stop. Please exit.
Yeah, that distortion is freaky. Cool. And then we run out here and get a big old-fashioned ookie spooky. Can I skip it? I was able to skip the intro. Nope, can't skip it. I just did this, good sir. Yep, and he's got the shickety shakes, and that lady is sleeping on the train. Or was she sleeping? Nah, we already know the answer. She's totally dead. Bye. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Yeah, it's way less scary when you actually know what's happening and what part of the game will actually be intense. Specifically when you encounter Caleb. Cool. I read the note. There's the keys. Take some of that corrosive liquid, splash it into one of those shakers' eyes, get it off me. That'd be nice. I'd like that. Well, let's hurry on up and out. And Wabooski. Let's make that call. Let's call Carolyn. Not sure what I was expecting. She's supposed to be missing for years, and then she pops up here. Oh wait, did I get the quarter? Wasn't there like an extra bench? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the bench outside. Okay, let's do this. Wow, I'm already getting lost in my own thing. Cool. So the first thing that I'll be looking for won't even be happening until the hospital. So let's call her again. What? Hey, hold up. That's different. What was that again? Like, when the tone is busy? Is that what that is? Why are the pliers stained in blood, yo? Stare at the small dog. Scent is somehow familiar. Picked up a quarter. Use the pliers to yank out another quarter. And when I look through them this time, there'll be something out there. Interesting. Last time I was worried about that wasting a quarter. Don't worry, it's not. It's a dead rat. People partying it up. And cue the dead body again! Oh boy. You guys entertained yet? me resume the game. Lord. And splat. Oh god, he actually does like fall. I never noticed that because it's black and white. And we're running. Find yourself on a claustrophobic cobble street. And the women's names. Use the small key. Picked up the alley key. Death at 2:30. We already know this, but now that I know it, or rather now that Michael knows it, we just go in here and make it a dentist's favorite hour. 2:30. Even as a kid, I didn't really understand that joke. As an adult, I did more than ever. Understood it too well. And bloop. Now I'm being seen. God, that is really creepy. Yeah, the audio and the video don't always match. So is that supposed to be like when our character has essentially bitten the dust? Hospital security guard. Okay, so now the first one I want to find is at the location of the third VHS tape, but I have another quarter. Let's call her again. Last time I missed this phone, and knowing me, I'll miss another one. God, that's weird. So can I just like keep calling her until she's eventually like, the darkened hospital, a chill hits your skin. Yeah, but we already know this. Okay. Hospital key A, picked up a quarter. Alright. I suppose I should. Well, wait, what am I doing? I don't have to save, I know where I'm going. Pliers, pliers, more pliers. To the roof. To the roof, roof, roof. To the roof. I'm gonna be confusing all the dogs in the area. My neighbors. Air is stale and there's something rotten nearby. Totally isn't dead bodies. Let's call a wife. What? Whoa! Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. That was shorter than the last one. Which means she's actually disconnecting on the other end. Just what? Huh. This is gonna be really interesting, actually. I'm digging this right away. Lockers, they're all empty. Oh no, it's dead bodies. I wonder if I could just jump. Oh god. Okay, cool, whatever. That just made this a lot faster. Again, it probably helps that I'm playing this like over and over, mainly to figure out what is happening. Let's go right on up. Boom. I'm gonna see if I'm crazy about that node changing. Oh, burn them, just don't inhale the fumes. Got VHS tape 1. Go faster. But don't accidentally fall off the edge, please. VHS tape 2. Let's keep on going. Okay, here's where things are a little different. I hate this place. Circle Bro. Now there should be not only the third... Oh wait, the third VHS tape is over here. But it's like in a weird spot that I have to compare myself this way. It's kind of weird ledge. Oh, this is actually kind of interesting. Well, let's get that third tape, just so I don't forget. Now, along the ladder, is it along the ladder? Where? Okay. Oh, hello. Jump here. Hold on. Oh, wait. So there's like Oh. Okay, so I have to be up here and then work my way back around the ladder to get to this area. Aha! And that's the one I kept missing. Now I have... Wait, that just brings me back here. Let's watch those VHS tapes while I see where the next herb is. That's interesting that that says herb number 4. Can I skip these, please? I don't like that I cannot skip the cutscene. And I'm getting a case of the munchies. But I'm holding out because dinner's on its way. You're not so scary. That is legitimately like that's like a weird, not like a fear I have, but like one of the biggest reasons why I do not play horror games in the dark, unless like the mood really calls for it or I have company with me, is hello? Oh wait, I don't have a door. Is because I'm always like worried that I'm gonna turn the screen off, and then I'm gonna see a reflection of a face that is not mine in the screen, like a Bloody Mary thing or whatever it is. Whoa, headphones. Put it up and it doesn't fall off. My hair is just getting really weird. There we go. Just tighten that down. My hair's all in the way. What is this? I should hold it up to the camera and see. Oh, I wonder if that's supposed to be, Sean. Like if that's Sean and Benny. Because at this point in the storyline, Benny's locked in one of the rooms. Yeah, and then there's the... Oh, and then that's like the bloody hammer. So what if they're all turning into shakers? Oh, that's so creepy. Spooky bee. Alright, let's go. Does this door not work? Door won't open. Darn it. Can I just jump down? Fine. Oh, okay, but now we're already, like, back on the track of finding the herbs. Which there is a reason for collecting them. And we'll get to that and figure it out later. I don't want to spoil anything for my lovely... I still haven't figured out a name for you guys. Given that I am Cheshire the Cat, or Cheshire the Cat, rather, how would it feel if you guys were like the litter? Boy, like a litter of kittens. I could dig that, then it makes my fan base sound small and adorable. Which it is, and I love all of you guys. Seriously, thank you very much for taking time out of your day to check out my videos. It's very helpful to me. Shameless plug-in, shameless plug-in. I think I've met a couple of you guys in VR chat. You can find me performing every once in a while. Now let's see. Wait, I specifically remember we're looking for B04. That's B08, B05. I believe B05 does have something that we want, though. Nope. Maybe we're just gonna end up checking them all anyway, so screw it. But I believe, yeah, here, B04, and then you'll find the herb, like, on the ledge here. Herb number 2. And B07. One of these has a dead rat. And the floppy disk. So I looked into that as well, and it's really just like a little bonus. Someone made a little fan song of the game while it was in development. And the guy liked it so much that he incorporated it in there. But I'm pretty sure the floppy itself actually bears another purpose. Oh, there's another herb. I didn't mean to do that, but... Room B04, room B02. Okay, cool. And now we're not going to see another one until we get to the park. And that's going to take a little while. What the... Let's get in here, and then... Rat head. Porter. And then there's the note telling me not to put the rat back together. And like a ding-dong dummy, I'm gonna do the opposite. Whee! I'm just gonna do this just... It is, it's strangely familiar. And just make sure I call off that phone. Okay, cool. That is interesting that it sounds like she is very clearly picking up and then not answering. Blood, 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 blood. Blah, 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 blah. So much blood. Ha 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 ha. I can laugh too. Too bad you did. What? There's a bloody hair hug the insides of the trash can. Ugh. Fascinating. I did not need to hear that. Oh, are these like actual missing people? Or are these like the people behind the game? Kinda neat if they would have stuck their own faces in there. There we go. Picked up a gas can, hospital elevator key. Can't take it anymore. Cool. And now we go through here. And this takes us right where we want to go. And we just run across. I think I'm actually making good time. Yeah. You know what? I was debating at the start of this if I was going to make this a series or a special, and the episodes varied between 40 minutes and 20 minutes the whole way through. I'm going to see if I can beat this in less than an hour. If I can, or rather see if I can get the Carolyn ending in less than an hour. If I can, it's just going to be one nice big special episode. But will that be the end? Now that I know that I can do this. Hop up. Ow, my legs! Burn, burn, burn the bodies. Burn, burn, burn. Okay, cool. Hospital Key C, let's do this. And then I'm gonna get all delusional up here and I wonder if that's how they made that sound. Like some guy just was up at a mic, just going like, and then they just upped the distortion in a big way. Yeah, in the cutscene, I think you're just like rewatching the video of that guy falling to his death. Not death. And then we go to room C, where the Cordova key is. Again. I was about to do another plugin earlier, but sometimes you can find me on a VR chat where I'm doing performances at open mic night, Fifth Street Avenue Bar. I believe sometimes I'm at the Pug House or the Black Cat. But I tend to stick to a couple of different shows. But man, the last talent show I was at was really good. There were some really awesome guitarists and singers. There was a really, really nice one that I met, and I ended up making some really nice friends on Discord this way. So I'm glad you guys come back and find me and friend me and check out my stuff. It's really appreciated. And now I know it's 11:45. Cool. Got the key to hell. Oh, there's like a whispering now. Interesting. Da 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 da. La da dee da do da do. Key to hell. And yeah, I've just met some really, really talented people in the last few days. Some genuinely nice people too. So this has done absolute wonders for my self-esteem as of late. At this point, I feel like I'm just being a stalker. Like, am I crazy or is that how this should feel? How many quarters? I still have the rat head. Oh, do I not have any right now? I don't know if I like that. Uh-oh. I better get me some quarters. I'm gonna need... Oh, cool. Quarter. Ugh. Alright, now if I go this way... Oddly enough, there is nothing much out here. I think there's like a hidden quarter on the along this bench. No? Around the goal, some guy like got kicked in the pocket and dropped his quarter. Oh, that'd be funny. Interesting, it's just a big soccer field here for no reason. Or maybe they were gonna do something about that and it just ended up not happening. There are certain parts of this that make it feel like it was a little rushed. And at the same time, there are other parts of this that you can tell it's not as rushed as it feels. Okay, now we're at the graveyard. There's supposed to be another herb. Right. Yep, there it is. Now there's one more that I've picked up in the past behind the bathroom in the utility room. So now I can just kind of rush our way through the sewers and whatnot. Yay. I like the sewer part. It's super challenging and... Ugh. Give me the key.
Someone there? A dog? All the way out here?
Yeah, the audio and the video don't quite match because it loads the audio first. Bye, Benny. Prove me wrong. Seriously, it would make... It would be like... It would make sense, but it would also be a weird coincidence that Benny would be here on his trip to hell. Ugh. Odds of a quarter? Odds of a quarter? Odds of a quarter? Have they any coin? So I feel like I just missed a bunch of quarters. Oh wait, no, there's like quarters in the basement too. Let's get that light. Badooski. Burp. I'll read it just so it's just in case if there's a flag there. Boop. And boop. Boop. Ah, that squeak is grating on the ears. Squish, squish, squish. Yeah, this feels like a mixture of Silent Hill and Resident Evil inspired gameplay. Sewer management. That's where I want to go. Boy. So let's see if I've got this right. I started this game, what, 20 minutes ago? Yeah, 26 minutes ago. And now I'm already on my way back through the sewers. So... that takes me to that big noisy place. We'll press the button. Get the quarter. Read the note. Scary thing. But the other scary thing. Still television. And then get a good old fashioned 5-1-5-5. Crap. Okay. 5-1-5-1-1. 1-1-5-1-5-1-5-5. No, not 2. Oh. Third time's a charm? Or not, because I am a trigger-happy fool with a bunch of caffeine in me. There. Wait. This is a long code. How was anyone expected to remember this? There. I probably expected you to write it down, which is what I did. And, you know. Good. go. Let's go start up the generator so we can drain the sewage and get that last button press and make our way through. This is actually making good time, if you really think about it. You know what? I will make this one long special episode. If only to give you guys an idea of how long I have been at this. And just because continuity. Totally not just because I'm ready to see this game reach an end. Rumble in the distance. I already know where that herb is. So I had a thing pulled up earlier though that I want to get back to. Not E. That's where I want the E button. Ooh, beg pardon. Hurry on through the nasty, dank, dripping sewer. Yeah. Oh my god, go. I should clarify that when I'm on VR chat, I am not Cheshire the Cat, I am Mangabaka777, which is the other handle that I'm known by. I have two because I typically keep these separate, but lately the line between them has been blurring further and further together. The line between them has been getting blurrier and blurrier to the point where there really is no line at all anymore. I believe I just go this way, we turn here, and where is it? There it is. Can I just keep going around? Nope, because then I hit a, oh wait. Nope, that's a wall. Look up at that there. That's that ladder. The other ladder must be like right. Why am I here? Getting turned around in the game that I've been playing all day over and over. There we go. Ugh. I'm getting a good old-fashioned case of burnout. And now we go this way. And then we go down and through and up. I want to get to the next phone so I can hear what's going on with Carolyn. I wonder if I'm gonna hear her in the, like, obscure hellscape level. Has this been blown open yet? Nope. So clearly there is something I haven't done. And I am running, just as proof. Make the same noise whether I'm running or not. Pick up the thing, pick up the valve handle. Cool. Alright, let's see what we got now. Will she answer?
I'm in hell. Come see me.
What? Whoa, 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 what? She answered. She actually said something. Oh, man. I wasn't ready for that. I was ready for it to be like another dial tone. And then I get an answer when I'm in the down under. Yeah, 'cause... You know what? I am actually happy that I found this game. This is wonderfully bizarre. And I'm kind of hoping it gets the sequel that it teases at. Because there's like that whole next time on Concluse. And I'm wondering if that means there's going to be an actual, like, second game. Which, if there was, that would be kind of cool. Just throwing that out there. So... this is really interesting, to say the least. So this is the Carolyn run-through, as I stated earlier. That means we're going to be focusing on calling Carolyn and seeing what the story is. Get the censored key, yep, and then this is jammed but not... Climb! Stairs! Good lord. Hug. Now, if I go back that way, that's gonna lead to that. Got the 4 herbs. I've got a bunch of quarters. Let's do this. Because I do want the Cordova map for something. And I remember that specifically as well. So, time to get the flashlight. Just in time to lose it again. Blah-bada-blee, blah-bada-blue, blah-bada-blah-bada-blah-blah-blah. Now we can visit you in real life. Hasn't even been 40 minutes yet. Now that would suck if I just like woke up to that in my room. Okay, now let's see if I remember this correctly. That's just a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Now we're in the Twisted Sewers is what this was called. Twisted Sewers, the Twisted Hospital. It's like an amalgamation of all the places visited before this. That's the crazy woman that keeps ripping out her hair. Oh! That's the woman that was written in that note. It's like there was a crazy woman that keeps ripping out her hair. I want to go over here and get the rusted valve. Which is literally just like, oh. Let's do it. I'm actually kind of excited. Let's see if she says anything. What, the Shakers find her? Take that. Oh, this is so bizarre. Oh, this is a genuinely bizarre. I wasn't expecting to hear the Shakers through the phone. And I swear I'm running every time. Like, to the point where my eyes are actually, like, trailing stuff in the opposite direction because I've been staring at the screen for that long. Ugh. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And now the door is open. The lift is operable. Oh, speaking of my eyes, I have been at this for a while now, just non-stop. Sun in my room. It's getting hot. Okay. And I don't want to turn on the phone yet. Now we're in the Twisted Hospital. Which is funny because it's got the subway in it. And now, let's see. I want to go this way. And this way. And then there's a shaker over there, but I don't care. I should care, but I don't care. And then there's the woman that, unfortunately, met a rather swift demise. I hope it was painless, at least. Given the looks of it, I doubt it was. What's interesting is this is the place that I don't want to miss any of the phones. Because if I do, I cannot come back to this place. You guys already know why. So I'm not exactly eager. So I feel like they put the phones of this area where you will easily notice them. I wonder if this game was in a different language. Cool, now I don't need to remember that anymore. I hope. Just confusing note. Sure is! It sure is a confusing note. Let's turn that generator on. Let's see. Cool. Now we've drained all the areas. So let's hurry along and get that other key. At least they put the phones from this world. I think I already just said that, but at least they put the phones from this world in easily noticeable areas. Just so, like, I can't miss them. Kind of interesting that you have to call the same number off every phone every time. Like, this is how I'm... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where's the walkway? There it is. Like, this is how I'm getting the storyline. It feels like an old PS1 game. If not late PS1, then early PS2. And I am very digging it. Okay, now we go this way. And then there is a big, fat load of... Oh, wait. Did I pass it? Carolyn.
If you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to find me, Michael. But you won't like what you find.
What? You won't find her, Michael. Ugh. This game is perfectly creepy, I swear. Funny, because I think I missed that phone on the playthrough with Benny. Wait, no I didn't, I got that one. Okay, and then let's go through B. Order to get to the next area. Then I need to get that key. Key to subway car 3. Oh right, and then that's chained off. So I have the... Oh, God, that is disgusting to look at, actually. Woof. Sheesh. What's with these horror games trying to be, like, disgusting? Like, there's a point where they're uncomfortable, and then there's a point where it's just, like, when you know what it is, it just makes it gross. C for Cordova. For Concluse. Wahahahaha. Take the lift. Seems like a good idea. Oh boy. Man, I really have been at this for a while. There is a thing here. You know what? starting to have second thoughts about making this a longer episode. You know what? Nah, let's keep going. Only 45 minutes right now, no big deal. I'll be able to get some dinner once this is all recorded and done. Is there supposed to be something like behind me? Oh! I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was actually cool and creepy all at once. Let's get that filament. Filament block. Oh, I just noticed it's the paintings that are tilted. Interesting. Cool. Now we got the 2 horse pieces. So yeah, this is the hospital. Or this one's the hospital. The one we were just in was like the twisted subway. Subway would be all amalgamated, wouldn't it? I mean, like, have you ever seen how their food is prepared? Ugh. And then there's Cutie. Creep the boy. How's it going, big guy? I'm sure he's fine being a monster and all. Or is that supposed to be Carolyn? That'd be quite a twist. She was turning into like a monster thing. She was saying, find me, and then she immediately followed it with, don't find me. Now I've got all kinds of theories about this, and I don't know what I'm supposed to think. And then it's me. Yeah, if I try going the other way, I just get caught. Yep, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Back to the sewers with Caleb. Alright. That is the one, like, you are dead bit of this game. Final entry. Oh, poor kid. Never stood a chance. Ugh, jump. There, highway key. And now we're... Wait a minute. Yeah, then we saw Caleb turn into a monster. That was the whole thing we witnessed earlier. The hell didn't freeze over? So there's no hole. This is so weird. Like, I'm not even just trying to be like, oh, it's weird because it's weird and I'm out of adjectives. It's genuinely bizarre. Trying to piece together exactly what is happening in this game. Cool. Call off that phone? We did call off that phone. Cool. And then we're back here. So it does give you a second chance to come and collect the herb from the graveyard, which is cool. Interesting. Very interesting. And then we use the censored key on the blurry lock. Interesting name choice. Now is it gonna send me back? Wild human corpse. Now what's gonna happen if I try calling Carolyn again? Am I just gonna get like a dead thing? Oh! I can't get over that. That's supposed to be like a foot. I think. There's no way of actually seeing that area. think that is just meant to terrify me and nothing more. Which would make sense considering most of this game. Time for the longest part of this game. Really, I find this part longer than the sewers. Do we read the note? Cool, read the note. Got a quarter. Got the utility key. Oh boy. It really does feel bizarre to have to, like, just do this over and over. Oop. Can't miss a detail on this one. Those are too damaged to open. Okay, cool, I tried. Now, I mentioned it kind of hastily in the last playthrough of this, but I'm gonna see. It really is just me trying to see if I can do this in under an hour, which... Oh, I got 8 minutes. Oh, I'm starting to think I'm not gonna be able to do it. But hey, that's fine. It seems like YouTube has allowed me to record videos that are over an hour before. So, we'll just kind of get all the details. It's too sharp to be moved. Alright, I'm just gonna do a dumb thing and... Hubba! Oh yeah, there's a bunch of hair that... Oh god, that is... disturbing. Hit the utility room. Got the diesel can. And yep, now I've read it. That's how fast I can read things. And... Blorp. Blorp. Ba-ba-da-ba-dee-ba-boo-da. Ba-da-ba-dee-ba. Ba-da-ba-dee-ba. Let's call her again and see what it says this time. Interesting. It only picks up when I was in the Twisted World. Oh, that is so bizarre. Read that herb. So now, that should be all 5. Awesome. That is important that I have that. Why? We'll come back to that. Cool. Man, oh man, if only I could play through Nosferatu this quickly. No, that game's on a time crunch in a different way. I'm glad I made that one episodic. And I probably should be doing the same with this one, but I just, frankly, I'm ready to see this one through to the end. So this is going to be all raw recording, and I'm also going to take this as a chance to, quite shamelessly, plug in that I did get some new audio-video equipment, and I'm going to see if I can't put that towards making better quality videos down the road. Like, as far as I can tell, this may actually be one of the last ones that I record on Twitch Studio Beta, if I can get the other one to work. And, yep, fill it with diesel. Good job. Yep, tighten the screw as you read. And now it should be ready to roll. Just for the sake of being funny, I will try to move this into the bus and see if that will do anything. Go faster. Crunch. No, nothing, huh? Purely there for that visual effect. Which is really well done, by the way. This is what it sounds like. Oh, this is clearly how I steer, by the way, by not holding any... Oh god, pay attention to the road. Bloop. And... Blorp. You actually are faster in the plow, which I appreciate. And here we are, already back on the way to hell. I've been saying that a lot in this game. Although I actually mean it as I'm reading it right this minute. And cutscene.
If Carolyn is here, I'm going to find her.
Oh boy. I like how this entire game is stuck in one town, trying to get to another town. And even then, you don't see what happens in the other town. So, if I recall, I do still have to complete the game to get to a thing, but I have to do something particularly odd with this one. So now, we're back at the docks. And as you guys know, that means we're nearing the end of the game. Okay, so I didn't beat it in an hour. I tried. You can give me credit for that. Now let's see if we can't find... I need a quarter to make a call. Well, let's find a quarter. Gosh darn it. There should be one, like, right on the benches, shouldn't there? Yep, bingo. Last one, I believe. Carolyn. Yeah. Got the achievement.
I'm here in hell, Michael. Waiting for you. Come find me.
Is that all she says? Really? Really? You're here. Come find me. Well, let's get that walnut up. Pick up the walnut. Pick it up. Do it, do it, do it. I'll save when we get to the ending of the Carolyn walkthrough here. Which we did pretty much just finish. Now all I have to do is get the ores and go and get her. As soon as I get all the... And we're running. And we're running. Too difficult. Landslide. I like how that walnut is supposed to be the one that hints you at looking for the others. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Huh, thought I saw something. Well, whatever. I got the 3 walnuts, so let's crack them open, get the moonstones, get the cabin keys. Doesn't need to be cracked. Well, 2 and 3. There's nothing else in there, huh? Dead body. That's censored as far as we can tell. Let's get those ores. Then we can get the heck out of here and get the heck back to there. As you try to leave, something odd happens. Whoa. So, as we're here nearing the end of the Carolyn run through. Oh boy, I can't help but wonder if she really is just out there waiting. Like, as the shaker. Ugh. Well, either way, we've made it. This has been the Carolyn run through. And we are saving at the docks, which is supposed to be... Whoa. Super important to getting this. Let's go. Alright, everyone, that's it. We did it. We've gotten Concluse in its entirety. I think. I wonder if it'll say something different during that next time on Concluse, or if this is, like, back to it. Huh. No. So let's see if we got this right. Our weird psychopathic roommate killed our dog, which is probably this poor thing right here. Hi, boy. All distorted and weird. Huh.
Caroline, could you really be here? Living in a place like this? What have you been doing since you disappeared? Why didn't you tell anyone where you were going?
I know this is like the third time we're seeing this, but I really am looking to see if there's like anything different just because of that. Because I'm going through all these loops to learn about
Maybe if I listened to you. Maybe if I tried.
psychopath roommate kills
never would
dog.
have left.
Mom gets cancer and dies. And then those things. That's still never explained.
Do you even want me to find you, Carolyn?
Yeah, she clearly does, because we've been calling her this whole time.
It doesn't matter now. I'm getting you out of this nightmare world. Even if it kills me.
Like, I got an achievement as well for playing this a second time. And it was called Unfinished Business, which tells me there's still more. There has to still be something more to this. Well, I'm gonna tab out just for a hot second. Because I feel like this is a good spot to, you know what, we'll just let it go. My god. If it plays the same exact thing, I'm actually gonna be really upset. Because that would make me feel like I just did all that for nothing. I do like the game music. We're such a small team. This is actually pretty well maintained. You know what? That's awesome. All these people got behind this to make this game happen.
Next time on Concluse.
No, it's the same. Are you serious? Huh. Really, it's the same exact thing. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna check something out, and then I'm gonna come back to this. Maybe. For now, you know what? Forget it. Concluse. Thank you guys for sticking it out, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Carolyn run. Enjoy.